future generations of eternal, spirit-filled people on the face of the earth. That's you and me.
Yes.
So in the middle of your loss, your hopelessness, your suffering, your hurting, your confusion and disillusionment, your anger toward God, if you're sitting in the ash heaps of your former life or living among the tombstones, if you're mourning at the funeral of your lifelong dreams,
Oh, my God.
know that God is in control.
Yes, Jesus.
And He has not abandoned you.
Oh,
That He is doing something so
yes,
beautiful in your life.
Lord, I believe it.
Hallelujah. He's doing something beautiful in our lives. The pre-story to the man of Gadara tells us that Jesus had to calm the storm to cross the sea, right? And we usually hear and tell the story from the perspective of the disciples, and it's rightly so. It's a great analogy for talking about trusting in God in the middle of your storms.
Right.
But I want to offer you another perspective. That narrative was written by a disciple named Mark. He wrote it from his perspective. But let's think about Jesus' perspective.
That's good.
Could it be that Jesus also rebuked the storm because it was a hindrance of his mission? His mission was get to the other side of the sea so that he could deliver the man of Gadara. Maybe the storm rose up, and part of the reason he rebuked it was he has to save the lives of the disciples, but that storm was in his way. And he needed that storm to be quieted. And I pray right now that at this moment, whatever storm you're going through, that the man, Christ Jesus, would bring a moment of peace to you. That the Lord would just speak a word of peace into your life so that He can come to where you're at right now. I speak a word of hope into our lives. I speak a word of peace into our lives. I speak a word of resurrection into our lives right now.
Yes.